Well, Motherwell have become real contenders for second spot again this season, ever since the shock defeat to Albion Rovers in the Scottish Cup and a heavy loss to Celtic. It's been 5 wins on the trot. They're at Tynecastle to face Hearts. Commentary comes from John Barnes.
The experienced Jamie Hamill returns for Hearts and a side which has 7 players 21 years of age or under. He's in for Callum Tapping while Dale Carrick starts in place of Jamie Walker. With on loan Dan Twardzic returned to his parent club Dundee, Gunnar Nielsen's back in goal for Motherwell. Henry Anyer may have signed a permanent deal, but he's on the bench with James McFadden in from the start. Ainsworth setting it out to McFadden. Off the right foot, it breaks off Jordan McGee, and a fine stop there by Jamie McDonald, saving the teenager's blushes. Almost an own goal. There's Ainsworth, good strike there from the player on loan from Rotherham. He scored 4 goals in his last 4 appearances, and he also says that he's not for shaving until Motherwell's recent good run of wins comes to an end. Hamill and towards Sutton, and it breaks away of Ainsworth. Fine stop there by Jamie McDonald, the Hearts goalkeeper, on top form at the moment. It's becoming a contest between these two. Hearts looking to change this run of 9 matches without a win. McFadden. Hamill forward to Vigurs. That's a good pass through towards Sutton. The goalkeeper's out of his area, and John Sutton scores. The former Hearts man returns to haunt his old club and opens the scoring for Motherwell 5 minutes before the interval. There's a lovely through pass from Vigurs, catching out Mackay, and Sutton's effort seemed to come off Dylan McGowan there from that acute angle to take it in the net. Sutton will claim it, his 11th of the season. There's Vigurs. What a terrific through pass that is for Ainsworth. Is this the chance for Lionel Ainsworth? Denied again by Jamie McDonald. Brave goalkeeping. Patterson. Walker, a substitute, on for McHattie. Hearts have readjusted. Here's Stevenson. Takes a deflection, it's off the bar. And what was the goalkeeper doing there? Apart from hanging on to the woodwork. He's certainly deceived by that cross coming in. Patterson. Still Callum Patterson setting it up for Stevenson. A better touch there from Gunnar Nielsen to turn that effort away from the Hearts captain. David Smith with the corner. Gets it in. Knocked away by Motherwell. Bounces off Hamill. This is Walker. Good effort from Jamie Walker. This is better from Hearts. So much more in this game in the second half. Smith's corner. Hearts desperate for a leveller. Knocked in by Mackay. Patterson, and a second chance for Patterson. He's claiming for a penalty. Not quite sure. It may have come off Carswell. I think it was the side of his body, but a good stop initially from Nielsen. Anyer getting away from his marker. It breaks for Sutton. Blocked by McDonald. Anyer again. but the whistle has sounded before Anya put that ball in the net. Sutton should have buried it first time, sclaffed at it, and then he fouled the defender, Mackay. Hamill. Surging run from the midfielder. Won by Walker. Stevenson knocks it in. Now breaks to Jamie Hamill. He just couldn't get it out from under his feet. He's now appealing for a penalty. It was blocked by Nielsen. It bounced up off Lashley. Looked about the shoulder area.
Every single one of them gave us everything, you know. I thought the second half we totally dominated, and you know, we're just not getting that wee break that we need.
I think the first half performance, I thought we played some really good stuff. We could have gone in ahead a wee bit more, but in fairness to Hearts, the young boys' second half, we really spirited performance, and I think we merited it over the 90 minutes, but certainly they give us a few frights in the second half.
Stephen, I woke up this morning and heard Tam Cowan, celebrity Motherwell fan, talking about Motherwell as potential title challengers this season. You're away to Celtic next weekend. If you win there, it's on, isn't it?
Listen, I think we've managed to be on a decent run so far, and we're going not too badly this year. I don't think the manager gets enough praise that what he should do.
In terms of what's happened over the last half a dozen games, is it just the application on the pitch? We saw yesterday, especially in the first half, a huge amount of energy from the Motherwell players.
I think you'll see it in the next clip that you've got here, but the manager works quite a lot on pressing, you know, but the good thing about having experienced players is you know when to press, when not to press, and you see James McFadden's movement. He knows that he can affect the pass, so he puts pressure, and that allows Ian Vigurs to come up and win the ball, and then we do win the ball back. We're comfortable in possession, which is good, and that's where a lot of it's been down to. It's just been trying to work as hard as we possibly can to win the ball back.
It's a great strike from John Sutton, Mark, isn't it? But we have to say there is a slight deflection from Dylan McGowan.
I think so. You know, it'd be harsh to take the goal away from him, but a fantastic touch round the goalkeeper. But just for this angle, there you go. It's just sneaking wide, I think, and deflected into his own net.
Yeah, good first half from Motherwell, Stephen, and obviously good 3 points as well. But Hearts have had plenty of well-documented problems in recent times, and in the second half, well, it seemed like a pretty courageous performance from Hearts.
Yeah, they did. You know, they came at us. You know, they're a team of young kids that have come in. They showed plenty of enthusiasm. The fans really got behind them. You know, I think that this year the Hearts fans have really showed everybody just how passionate they are towards their club. But we managed to ride the storm a wee bit. And
was there a few penalty claims here?
I mean, I would think that's very harsh if that was given. If you kind of slow it down here, you can see. I think it's a
slight handball.
Possible, but it kind of came off his face. He's a yard away, so he can't really get out of the way.
As a player, you go with your gut feeling. Is when you're playing him. Certainly, my gut feeling was that none of them were penalties.
And the Hamill chance there, a shout for a handball. Keith Lasley, the player Hamill, saying maybe handled it.
From this side, you can see it's more chest. Shoulder, chest. Yeah, it'd be very harsh if that was given.
Sure. We talked about Motherwell's great run of recent form. It really stems from a time when, well, things were going pretty badly, it has to be said. That shock Scottish Cup defeat to Albion Rovers, and then that hiding from Celtic. But since then, it has been a really great run, Stephen. How sore was that Albion Rovers defeat? Because you played in that match.
It was a tough one to take, you know, I think. But the good thing about our squad is when you see the results that we've had, you know, we've got experienced players that have certainly been in the game a longer time than the younger players, and what you find is when you take a knock, that's when it's really a test of character, and the lads we've shown that we've got a good strength of character and a good group that are together, and we've managed to win a couple of games on the bounce.
It's the best run that Motherwell have been on in 77 years, Mark. Where do you see them finishing this season?
Well, they're obviously going to be challenging for second. I mean, the run that they're on is put them into that position just now, you know, over the Christmas period. Such an important time of the season to pick up points. And I mean, Dundee United went on a great run, you know, and winning every game, you just feel invincible. You just feel like you're going to keep going, and that's what Motherwell's done.
Great stuff, guys. Plenty of